Barry Lyndon is a brilliant 1975 film about the rise and fall of an Irishman named Redmond Barry. The film is a classic rags to riches story in the vein of Gone with the Wind and Goodfellas. The film is set in the 1700s and starts with a young Redmond Barry who falls in love with his cousin. However, she is set to marry a rich English captain. Redmond will have none of this, so he demands a duel, which he wins and is forced to run away so he is not arrested. He later joins the army, runs away again, joins the Prussian army, and gets into a few more adventures along the way. After realizing his life is going nowhere, he decides to woo a wealthy countess, whose husband is about to die. He then marries the countess, and the second half of the film focuses on his life as a rich and powerful man, and on his relationship with his resentful stepson. This is a visually stunning film. Every shot is lush and beautiful, and all the set designs and clothing are incredibly detailed. Also, only natural light was used for lighting in this film, and many interior shots are lit by candlelight. So far, this is the best Stanley Kubrick film I have seen, and one of the best period pieces by anyone. I feel that in a lot of his films he is trying to be controversial or stand out in some way. I was surprised that this was a relatively traditional film. Apart from a slightly corny narration, every aspect of this film is near perfect. I give this 9 out of 10. Next is the 1980 horror film, The Shining, based on the novel by Stephen King. It is about a man played by Jack Nicholson who is employed as a caretaker for a hotel that is shut for the winter. So he moves into the hotel with his wife and son and starts writing a book during the day. Before he takes the job, the hotel manager told him that in the past, a previous caretaker got cabin fever and killed his family along with himself. He started telepathic powers and can see ghosts and other paranormal activity in the hotel. After a while, these presences start affecting Jack Nicholson's character, and he goes crazy and attempts to murder his family. The main problem I have with this film is that it is not scary or thrilling in any way. All the scenes are incredibly drawn out, thus destroying any chance of suspense. The film is much too long for such an empty and simple story, and the acting and dialogue is pretty mediocre. Kubrick tries to impress us with way too many drawn-out tracking shots. It was like Kubrick was trying to make an art movie out of a schlocky B-grade Stephen King story. 5 out of 10.